Hi, Jim Brandick here. I wanted to talk a little bit about serrated bezels. I've been using serrated bezels for several years because the reason I like them is because you can make your bezel a lot thicker and still it's easy to bend around the stone. For heavy jewelry, I just think a thick bezel looks so much better. But something that thick without serrations would be really difficult to form around your stone, even if it were made in fine silver. And of course, fine silver is going to deform as you're hammering it and burnishing it over. But I use serrated bezels a lot, and people seem to really like them. This is a pretty wide serration. This is a 90 thousandths, and this is a 60 thousandths between each serration. A couple of years ago I made myself an indexing tool to make this a lot easier, and it occurred to me that would be a handy tool that would make everybody's life better if they're making serrated bezels. So I've been working for a day and a half or so to come up with this tool. This is hardened tool steel, and it has a little nib, a little protrusion. This is the bottom of the tool that allows you to index and just keep moving over and moving over and moving over. I'm going to give you a demonstration of how it works in a minute. Here's one that hasn't been hardened. It might be easier to see. This is the 90 thousandths end. The tool is two-ended. It allows you to do fine serrations. That's 60 thousandths, and that's 90 thousandths. The little protrusion is about 10 thousandths wide. This is real high precision to get these just right. You can use as small as a number 2 jeweler's saw, and that protrusion will fit down into the saw cut. So I'm going to move the camera over here a little bit, try not to bump you around too much, and show you how this works. Get some better light. If you're right-handed, you'll want to have the tool in your left hand, and just start it by putting that little protrusion against the end of your bezel material, and then saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Try and be consistent in the number of strokes you make with the saw. All I've done now is I've put this little protrusion into that saw mark and moved the tool forward 60 thousandths. Whoop. I'm kind of off at a weird angle here to make room for the camera tripod, so and of course, if you don't make your cuts as deep as you want on the first time, it's easy to re-index and go, well, if you decide, hey, I want to go a little deeper, then you can go back and hit them all again or hit them individually. But the saw marks are already there, so it's really easy to do. Okay, I'm going to try and bring you in a little bit closer and show you how consistent those cuts are. They're not as deep as I would like, but in the interest of time, I was moving pretty quickly across there. But I think I've got these figured out, and I think you'll really like them. They're ground at about a 7-degree angle, which is comfortable for holding, and should last you a lifetime. I'll put a link to where you can purchase these on my website. Thanks for watching.